All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. I wanted to do a second part of the video that I did titled, Why Does Esau Prosper? Okay, kind of, you know, proving to you that he is prospering and that there is prejudice here in the world, for Edomites over Israelites. I'm gonna play this clip here that I saw. Brothers might have seen it already on Ward Star. I believe it was posted August 2nd, 2018, and basically this guy, is I mean, he might be, I don't know, he probably, more than likely he's an Edomite, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of Edomites that they study and they just, kind of peep, what's going on in the world. They're not as oblivious to what the hell's going on as most of these Joe Blow Edomites. But anyway, he's going into how there's Edomite supremacy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play this clip here, and Albert writes out this edifying lesson.
The other day a black man said to me, "Why don't you criticize black people for their racism?" The black man told me that. And I thought, well, if black people were bullying other people like brown people, yellow people, or white people systemically, institutionally in our country, culturally, in our nation, then I would be talking about it.
Khan. So, Salakia, if the audio is a little bit low, I tried my best to turn the volume all the way up on the video. So basically, this Edomite here, I believe he's an Edomite anyway, but he basically said that a Jake, an Israelite man, okay, so-called black man, asked him, why doesn't he get on people? Why doesn't he get on so-called black people for being racist, right? Why doesn't he get on Israelites for being racist? And we should all be racist, right? We should be wanting to be we should want our nation to prosper, okay? We're for our nation. So, but anyway, you had this guy. Let me see, this Jay is probably a coon, who was asking this Edomite here, why was he, why does he only get on, so-called white people? Why does he only get on Edomite supremacy, right? And this man's response here was basically saying that, well, I mean, if they were systematically ruling over so-called white people, if I'm gonna say this, if Israelites, okay, or so-called black people, so-called Hispanic people, and so-called Native American people were ruling over so-called white people, who are the biblical Edomites according to the Bible, if we were ruling over them, how they're ruling over us, then he would have a cause, he would have a case. But the deal is, Esau is the one ruling over us, okay? And it's set up systematically, okay? Like the brother Mike Allah brought out, it's institutional racism, okay? Matter of fact, let me get a precept here, okay? I'm gonna continue where I left off because I stopped in Job 21 and 15. So I'm gonna start at verse 16. It says, let me get it real quick. Job 21 and 16. All right, it says, "Lo, their good is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me. How oft is the candle of the wicked put out, and how oft cometh their destruction upon them? The Most High distributeth sorrows in his anger." Okay, right, because the Esau, right now he's not really receiving any of the recompenses for his transgressions. Okay, right now, but the candle of the wicked is gonna be put out. We see we're beginning to see, I should say, the downfall of Esau's kingdom, because as this man here on the video is about to go into, white supremacy has pretty much, shown its ugly head again, right? It was kind of hidden under wraps for 8 years or whatever or so, whatever, when Obama was president. Okay. And really not, because like I said, these Edomites were showing their horns how mad they were when when a melanated man got into office, which really Obama's a Hamite. He's not an Israelite, so he wasn't for our nation anyway. But the point is now, like the Edomites about to go into, Trump is just being pompous as hell. Okay. So I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video right here.
Who's the bully here? What's operating here? I don't live under black or brown supremacy. I don't know of anybody in America that lives under a system of black or brown supremacy.
You see, he doesn't know of anyone in America that lives under Israelite supremacy, because we're at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? We as a nation, Israel, is at the bottom, man. Okay, we don't have any authority here. You see, Esau is the one who is in authority and oppressing our people. Okay. I'm gonna get some more. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna get some more of these scriptures here. Continuing on in Job 21:18, it says, "They are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carrieth away." Okay, like the video that Apostle Tahar did. I believe it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, going into how it was actually probably 3 days ago now. I can't remember the title exactly, but it went into how Esau is basically scared. The elites, okay, of Esau are scared to receive a recompense of their transgressions. You see, and so because they know, hey, like Apostle R said, they probably read scriptures as much, if not more, than us of their destruction, because they're trying to figure out a way how to loophole it and see if they can get out of it. This scripture right here, Job 21:18, talking about Esau, man. They are as stubble before the wind, and as a chaff that the storm carrieth away. And me and the brother Sha'ar did a video about the wheat and the chaff, okay, and winnowing, that process there. Basically, when you get rid of that excess, it just basically blows into oblivion, man. Okay, when you're sifting your wheat. Okay, it says, verse 19, "The Most High layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth them. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it." Okay, so the Most High is we. That's why we pray to the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, to bring forth the destruction of these Edomites so we can see it. All right, because Esau's iniquity is being laid up. Okay, his iniquity is being laid up, and his children, the Most High's children, who are what? The Israelites, are going to see the reward. We're going to know what recompense Esau is going to receive for all the transgressions that he's done, which is why Esau's, as Edomites, so-called white people, are bugging out. Okay, it says, verse 20, "His eyes shall see his destruction." All right, the Israelite men that stood stiffly and firmly for this truth are going to see the destruction of not only Esau, okay, but this system that he set up, which this Edomite is going to go into a little bit more. It says, "And he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty." Okay. Let me see here.
So that's why I don't lecture black people about their racism, because it's not operating here. The only thing operating here is white supremacy. During the Civil War, America murdered each other because white people had to have slavery, because we're a bunch of fucking racists. So during the Civil War, 620,000 people murdered each other, died because of white people's bullshit.
Right, so basically Esau is a man of war. Okay, he's a man of war, and that's why he's constantly warring amongst himself. Okay, uh, he can't. It's insatiable, man. Okay, his lust for his matter of fact. Let me get this precept real quick. Cause Esau, like I said, man, Esau loves blood, man. I think it's like something like that. Because thou hast not, because thou. I think it said blood shall pursue thee or something like that. Let me see here. Let me see. Hold on. Let me try one more. There's a scripture that says basically because Esau has not hated blood. Okay, even blood shall pursue him because Esau is a bloody man. Okay. Dang, I could have sworn. Oh, let me see something. Even blood shall pursue thee. It's in the scriptures here. Yeah. Shalaki brothers for the delay. All right, here it is right here. Ezekiel 35:5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. See, this talking about now. All right, our iniquities at the end. The Most High is like, okay, well, hey, we in those last times where we don't have to serve. I should say where we are in the last days of our captivity. So the Most High's wrath off of the elect is being, quenched. All right, through the blood of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and now Esau is trying to make it worse. He's trying to ramp it up. We're gonna see Esau's wrath. All right, we're gonna see Esau's wrath upon these other nations. Okay, upon himself and especially upon us, the nation of Israel. All right, it says in verse 5. In the time that their iniquity had an end, verse 6, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood. All right, so like how you prepare a dish or prepare a table. Okay, the Most High setting Esau up to be devastated. Okay, by this World War III impending destruction that's coming upon Esau's system. Okay, it says, and I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Seeth thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right, and this is how we know that this is talking about Esau. Verse 7. Thus, which means this is how it's going to happen. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate. Okay, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. Okay, so the Most High is going to render judgment unto these Edomites because Esau has not hated blood. He has not spared the innocent. Okay, but he's slain the innocent, man. He is a bloody and deceitful man. Okay, so the Most High is going to slay him. All right, let's listen a little bit more of this guy, man.
Had to have slaves. Why? Because we're racist. What happened today? We had a black president for 8 years, white America. They freaked the fuck out. They installed a white supremacist. Now we have a white supremacist operating.
Esau knows that Donald Trump is crazy, man. He said he got a white supremacist. All these Edomites are Edomite supremacists, man. All of these Edomites are they think lowly of Jake. Okay, Donald Trump is just more flagrant with it. Okay, all right, and that's why he's going to be brought down. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 14. All right, let me see here. Verse 11. All right. It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials. Now, I want to get that word pomp in the Lashawan Kodash. Okay. The word pomp here is Ga'ah one. Ga'ah one. Okay. Exaltation. Okay. Majesty. Pride. Okay. Trump. Let's Google some Trump pictures real quick. Proud. I'm going to just type in proud Donald Trump. Okay. Proud Donald Trump. Okay. Let me see here. Let's look at this proud devil, man. This devil is proud, man. Okay. Esau, that's Esau's sentiment. This little smirk here is gonna be wiped off his devilish face, man. Okay. And not just him, but all these proud Edomites. Okay. He's exalted. He's in his majesty. Okay. He's, like I said, in a high position. All right. Look at that sneer. He knows. All right. He knows that he's in he's in a rulership seat. Okay. And basically he's only for Edomites, man. All right. He's only for Esau. He's not for America in itself. He's for Edomites, man. Okay. So just want to get that illustration there. Okay, that's this man. All right. He's exalted in majesty, pride. All right. Arrogance in a bad sense. Esau is arrogant. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna define pompous. Oh, let me see. Define pompous. All right. Pompous. It says affectedly and irritatingly grand, solemn, or self-important. Okay. Characterized by pomp or splendor. All right. So Esau, like I said, his ways and his kingdom, the way it's set up. Okay, with him way above, like he can't just, like, you can't even look at him, and that's how it was, you know. That's how it was. You know, you couldn't just look at Edomite dead in the face and expect him not to, you know, what you looking at, boy? Okay, but now, like I said, those prideful ways are being brought down, but it's still the remnants of that is still very evident here in America. All right. And it's only going to get worse here in these last days. All right. So I'm going to go back here to the. Let me X this out right here. Go back here to the video. I think it was at like 1 minute and 25 seconds. Okay.
Dixon back. You know, the other day,
Like 1 minute and 25.
what happened today? We had a black president. Not one. Everybody's called him a racist because he is.
Hold on, let me go back. Salakia.
Supremacist. Now we have a white supremacist operating in our nation. Fact, there's not a legitimate news agency that has not called our president a racist. Not one. Everybody's called him a racist because he is. This is the reality that we're living in, folks. You can live in denial, white America. You can live in delusion, but you're not helping yourself. As a matter of fact, you're fucking yourself just like you did in the Civil War. You hold on to your white supremacy, you install white supremacists, and what happens? You fuck yourself.
So he knows, like I said, he knows that Esau looks at himself as supreme over the Israelites. Now, the main question, because he kind of goes on, he kind of goes in, he talks about the 1% and all that, just a little clip. But ultimately, the question is why? Why is Esau, this man here, not only this man but his nation, why is he allowed to rule over us? You see, why is that? Why has the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshai allowed a base man, okay, a bummy, crusty, dusty, a cave dweller over us. Okay, why? So I had already gotten Psalms 94 and 3 in the last video, but I want to just get it real quick again. Psalms 94. Okay. So I'm gonna just get it real quick. Psalms 94 and 3. It says, Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph? Okay, over us as a nation, right? It says, verse 5. It says, verse 4. How long shall they utter and speak hard things? And all the workers of iniquity boast themselves. They see boasting. They're prideful in the fact that they've oppressed us. Verse 5. They break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and afflict thine heritage. All right. So they basically, if you take a vessel like a vase or something, we're in order. And Esau will come knock it off the stand, man. He'll smash on the ground and basically make us useless, man. Will make us destroy us, break us down as a nation. That's what he's done, right? Verse 7, it says, yet they say, Yahweh shall not see, neither shall the power of Jacob regard it, right? Now, like I said, they're sadly mistaken. I wanted to get this in 2nd Esdras here. 2nd Esdras. Should be down here. 2nd Esdras chapter 4. All right. This is a question that Ezra asked, man. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to start at verse 22. 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 22. It says, Then answered I and said, I beseech thee, O Lord, let me have understanding. For it was not my mind to be curious of the high things, but of such as pass by us daily. Okay, now Ezra, who was an Israelite, is an Israelite, okay, who was inquiring of the archangel, I believe it was Uriel, okay, why we are in the condition that we're in, right? So we're going to read it. It says, but of such that as pass by us daily, namely, wherefore, which means why. So wherefore Israel is given up as a reproach to the heathen, okay? Let's get that word reproach. And define the word reproach. We can end this one here. Okay, so I'm gonna Google reproach. Define reproach. All right. Reproach. It says to address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment. Okay. Basically, we are looked at as a proverb and a byword here. Okay. And so Esau doesn't approve, obviously, and he looks at us like pieces of dung. Okay, talking about us being the Israelites here. Okay, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, but the question is why? Because the scriptures say, like, all right, let me get the precept real quick in Deuteronomy. In Deuteronomy chapter 4. Deuteronomy chapter 4. All right. It says Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 7. All right. It says, for what nation is there so great who hath the Most High so nigh unto them as Yahweh, for our power is in all things that we call upon him for. Okay. And what nation is there so great that hath statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? It's basically a rhetorical question, because it's obvious that Israel is the one who received the law, statutes, and commandments from the Heavenly Father, okay? And the Most High only gave it to Israel, you see? And so the deal is, why is it, since matter of fact, I'm going to get this also in Deuteronomy 7 real quick, as a precept. All right, this is Deuteronomy 7, all right, and 6. For thou art an holy people, okay, unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. All right, we're a special above, which means he regards us in a higher estate. He regards us in a higher state than these people or these other nations. Okay, talk about that in Second Ezra chapter 6. All right, the people which have been ever reputed as nothing, these other nations, okay, they're likened unto spittle, all right, or a drop that falleth from a vessel. The Most High doesn't value them as highly as He values Israel, man, because we are the apple of His eye, okay, and so he put His name on us, man, okay, and so that was the point there. So Ezra knew this, okay, he knew this, so he's asking, well, if this is the truth, okay, if Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6 is true, and we are a people above all of these other nations, why are we in this estate, right? It says, wherefore, verse 23, wherefore Israel is given up as a reproach to the heathen, and for what cause the people whom thou hast loved is given over unto ungodly nations. Why the hell are these other nations dwelling over us as if they're higher than us? Why is it that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has allowed this? All right, that's the question, right? It says, let's see here. It says, and for what cause the people whom thou hast loved is given over unto ungodly nations, and why the law of our forefathers is brought to naught, and the written covenants come to none effect, right? Because the Most High said he was going to give these laws, statutes, and commandments unto us, okay, for perpetual, to keep it for forever and ever, man. All right, and so why is it that Esau has been? First of all, why is it that the Most High basically made it? It says brought it to naught, which means made it basically you can't see if something's not, it's nothing, right? So it's like, well, you did all, if you spend a whole bunch of time building a house and the house get blown down, it's brought to naught, right? So that effort, the question is, why did Most High put forth that effort if we are in the state where we are in servitude under the heathen and we can't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, right? It says, and we pass away, verse 24, and we pass away out of the world as grasshoppers, and our life is astonishment and fear, and we are not worthy to obtain mercy, right? Verse 25, what will he then do unto his name whereby we are called? All of these things have I asked, right? And so, like I said, the question is, why have we been brought into such low estate? All right, verse 26, it says, then answered he me, the angel answered Ezra, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away. Okay, the world is going to pass away. This world, this government, this system, all right, that Esau has set up is going to pass away. All right, it's only temporary. So he is able to prosper, but for a moment. You see, Esau was able to sell his birthright for one morsel of meat, right? But he gave up. He gave up the birthright, man. That's like, I don't know if that's how you spell morsel. Morsel. All right, let's see here. Yeah, this is Hebrews chapter 12. Let's see here. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person. Profane means outside the temple. All right, we are holy. Esau is profane. Okay, for who one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Okay, Esau he sold his birthright for one meal, man, just so he could have it now. So Esau is gonna get this little tiny ass meal, all right, this little now kingdom, weak, carnal, tampered with, but is he getting it? And then the Israelites are gonna. We can't fathom eternity. This it. Once Esau goes down, that's it. That's it. for eternity. Ain't no big, there's not gonna be any rewind or Esau's revenge. No, this is his last little season, like how it says in Revelation. Okay, that's why he's so damn mad. That's why Esau is so mad, man. Let me see here. What was it? 20. Let me see. 21. No. Yeah. All right. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 3. All right. And this is a history lesson, but I'm just going to get to the point. This is a history verse, I should say. Verse 23. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more. Okay. That's talking about how when Septimius Severus basically pushed Esau's forces and his government and all the remnant of what he had left, basically all the Edomites over there into Europe. Okay, that he should deceive the nations no more, because Esau during the Roman Empire and during the time of the Grecian Empire was in rulership over the whole known world at that time. All right, so he was getting shut up, put into prison. All right, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, which is during the time of the Renaissance when those 1,000 years were fulfilled. All right, and after that he must be loosed a little season. So ever since around the 1300s, okay, this we're in the time of that little season where he's loosed out of his cage and his last little hoorah is going on, man. All right, because a day in the Lord is 1,000 years. It's only been, if you give devil, 700, even if it's 700 years, okay, that's what, 18 hours, 19 hours, that ain't a long time. That's a little season. If you go to jail for 19 hours, you was in and out, right? So that's the point. And so, the Most High sees this as a very short time for Esau's rulership. Even America as itself, when it was established as a nation, 1776, that hasn't even been 250 years, okay? So this is a short ass rulership that Esau has. Anyway, I'm gonna go back here to you know what? I think I had it. I'm gonna go back to my previous Hebrews. Okay, Hebrews chapter 12 and 17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing. So this is why Esau prospers. All right, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So instead, he was blessed with the fatness of the earth, with the sword. Okay, but he missed out on the kingdom of heaven, man. What's to come? All right, this is the prelude. All right, of the kingdom of heaven. We know that Esau is the end of the world, like it says in Ezra. 2 Ezra chapter 6 and 9, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the reason why Esau is prospering now is because when he's in slavery, he won't ever be able to prosper. So Most High is giving him his little blessing right now. All right, it says and cannot comprehend. Salakia. I'm gonna read verse 27. All right. I'm going to read verse 26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. That's why Esau can't understand. He doesn't understand how we will be able to be blessed in the kingdom of heaven, because he can't comprehend it. The Most High has not given him the ability to understand these things. Okay? It says, the promise to the righteous in time to come. For this world, okay, this government, this rulership, this economy, this system is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. So it can't live forever if it's unrighteous, okay? It can't live forever if it's sick. It has to die, all right? But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. All right. So the reason why Esau is prospering is because we are going to rise from that. We're going to rise from the ashes, so to speak. All right. We're going to be set up in an eternal kingdom after Esau's kingdom is destroyed. Lord willing, with those men, because us as Israelites have that heritage. Okay, we have that inheritance. Is what I meant to say. We have that inheritance. It says 19, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that which is sown with good. All right. Now we see starting to see those things which are sown with good, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua returning unto the Israelites to prophesy the downfall of this place, because we know, like we just read, if in verse 29, if that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away. See, the place where evil is sown, this American society has to pass away. Evil was sown in it. All right. So now it has to be done away with, man. All right. This system, the people that rule it, they're just hella wicked. All right. So, there's a couple more scriptures. There's a couple more scriptures I can go into. I wanted to jump back to Job, where I started off, because I went into the cross references. Let's see, Job chapter 21. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump down to verse 30 though. I'm gonna jump down to verse 30. It says, start verse 29. All right. Have you not asked them that go by the way, and do you not know their tokens, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction? So Esau is prospering now, only to be destroyed. Okay, he's gonna be destroyed. He's gonna be done away with. All right. It says they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. And during that day of wrath, man, they're going to receive that recompense of the things that they did when they were in rulership here in America. All right. And really, Esau is running Russia. He's running damn near every country on the planet, man. All right. Whether directly or indirectly. All right. It says Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself. So the Most High plan, he put Esau in the equation for a reason. All right. Just to show his power, man. Okay, when a man tries to rise up against the Most High, what happens, man? You get dusted. All right. It says verse 4, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right. This one I really wanted. This is the one I really want right here. This is Nahum chapter 1 verse 2, and I'm gonna just close it off on this. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is jealous. Okay, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai revengeth. Revengeth for what? Vengeance, you have to do something in order to get revenge. Okay? Esau has transgressed, man. All right? He's transgressed by wine, because he's a proud man. Wine being the philosophies of these other nations, spreading it out, and putting it out as a decree. Do as thou wilt, and all that bullshit. Most High is gonna revenge that, man. All right? It says Yahweh revengeth and is furious. Okay? The fury of the Lord has not yet been seen on the earth in our lifetimes in its fullness, man. Okay? We're about to see it. We're about to see it. Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries. What does the word adversary mean? Satan. I'm sorry, what does the word Satan mean? Adversary. Okay, let's see if it's the same word. Okay, Tazar, adversary, foe, enemy, oppressor. Okay, Esau is the enemy, man. He is the adversary. All right, to the Most High, he's contrary. His ways are contrary to the Most High. All right, it says, Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. So he got wrath just saved up on the side. Okay, for his enemies, man. Saved up on the side for his enemies. You see? And that's why we hate those men that hate Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And ultimately, there's our people, some of our people hate him too. Hate the Most High too. That's why we detest 2/3 of our people too, man, because they're wicked as all get out, man. All right? Verse 3. And there's another reason why Esau is still allowed to prosper. Okay, Yahweh is slow to anger. All right, which means he will wait and wait and wait and wait and wait until you get built up and exalted on your high horse, just to bring you down, just to show his wrath in the latter days when you are in your fullness of your pride, man. Okay, and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. All right, let's get that word acquit real quick. He will not at all acquit the wicked. All right. The word in the Hebrew is nakwa, which means to be empty, to be clear, pure, free, innocent, be desolate, be cut off. Basically, to be pure. He will not free the wicked. All right. He will not make them exempt from punishment. Okay. To be free from guilt, to be innocent. Okay. To be free, exempt from obligation. He will not to leave unpunished. He's not gonna leave Esau unpunished, man. Esau is going to go punished. All right. Terribly punished for his transgressions. All right. And that's why he's allowed to prosper right now, because when he gets his ass whooped, it ain't no coming back. All right. It says, Yahweh hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. The Most High is in a highly exalted state, to where he controls the ways of the elements, to where he can make a drought or a heat wave or a tornado tear Esau up in all types of ways, and he can't do nothing. Esau can't do nothing but just stand there, man. All right, so Esau's prospering, looks like, but really, man, he's doomed. All right, so Abarazazah, this is an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, and peace.